Stardust sends them away from that 1200 meter marker. Red Sash along the rail, one of the first to respond, but Ella's Delight in the blue cap down the centre, going off to lead them now. Isn't she Bonnie racing in second? Cabon Capiz, the pink cap, just off the rail in third. Then came Executor in between runners. Red Sash is along the fence, followed further back by You Win Again. Midfield, yellow colours racing 5 off the leader. Then came Enchanted Sky just along that one's inside, 2 lengths away. Then you find Act Naturally. Pomodoro Magic is further back and rousted along. And Global Ladies, the trailer, 500 metres left to go. Out in front is Ella's Delight, will guide them into the home straight here by 2 lengths. Isn't she Bonnie going for the inside split? Then Enchanted Sky. Red Sash is further back, then Executor running on towards the outside. So too is Cabon Capi. Coming down to the last 300 metres, it's Red Sash. You Win Again's also banging the race on the inside. Enchanted Sky. Further back in the field is Ella's Delight, but it's You Win Again from Red Sash into the closing stages. Enchanted Sky on the inside, but You Win Again won it. Second place to Red Sash, then came Enchanted Sky, followed further back by Ella's Delight. Here's your head on replay, your winners right down the middle. Yellow colours under Richard Fourie. Enchanted Sky. Red Sash is in the red cap just outside of them, running a big race. And then came Ella's Delight, but it's You Win Again that's victorious out here in the 5th. Just take note that race 6, the Stipes have just come through and said that TCO2 level testing in race 6 is all clear. So stand by for the full results. 4 and 2, then came 3 and 9 in a photo.
Exciting tussle there over the final stages, but You Win Again, well, doesn't she just live up to her name? That's exactly what she's done, unbeaten on the poly surface. And it's another win for Alan Greef and Richard Fourie. Harris is going to scoop the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting, being the groom. But it's great to have Kaylin join me because she's been flying the flag while Dad's been away at sales. And Kaylin, I think we can all say you've done an incredible job. They are safe in your hands.
Yes.
And well done so far for winner number 3, and we're not done yet.
No,
well done. Richard standing by is going to come and have a chat about You Win Again. And Richard, off air, you were saying throughout the race you kept an eye on what you thought was your main competition. It turned out to be right, Red Sash, and you guys went down to the line together.
Yeah, I just thought 4th start in Quebec, it looked good on paper, and obviously we got nailed by the handicapper. We've gone up 16 points, so I had to respect that mark. And yeah, came in straight. Everything just went plumb right for me, and put in a race to the 200, and he managed to get ahead in front and just hold on. So, don't know what the handicap is going to do now. It's definitely going to punish us a little bit, but she's won 4 races now in a row, so that's fantastic. So, well done to the owners. Thank you very much, Mr. Canto, and to Mr. Greef. Top stuff today, as always. Even the bad days are good days, going home safely. So that's what we do this for.
Yep.
And then to my sponsors at Winning Form for their ongoing support this season.
I'm sure they're just as chuffed to have you involved. Richard, well done.
Thank you very much.
Alan standing by, he's next up. And really enjoying today. Winner number 3 on the cards. I know that Alan had really hoped for a big run from this filly. He got it. But Alan, in the interim, there was a lot to take into account. The merit rating raise and the fact that she was up in class. So, she's done a good job here.
Yeah, I think we've picked her races relatively well. And we saw this race when the program came out and just earmarked it for her and, worked towards it. So, very well done to Daryl Utah and to Bernard Cantor. I'm not allowed to call him Mr. Cantor, so be brave. Well done to Bernard and to Daryl. And, I was overseas with them and had a great time, so great way to return the favour. So well done, chaps, to Clava Flay. Great breeding achievement with this filly, and to Richard, great win.
Just touching on that, bred by Clava Flay, obviously being a trainer, you know exactly what's happening with the breeding. Twice over out of a Rocket Gibraltar mare. What she's achieved, she's such an athletic filly. Is she a stud prospect?
Oh, most definitely.
There you go.
And that's the reason she's here, to rack up a couple of wins and, so she can go back to stud. And she's doing all the right things, ticking the right boxes. So well done, boys.
Yes. Congratulations,
Thank
Alan.
you.
Well done. Now, this race, sponsored by the CHOC Childhood Cancer Foundation of Port Elizabeth, is going to see me welcome Heather Mozamba in to join me, and she's a branch coordinator. And I love that she's dressed exactly how we all know CHOC. The people that represent CHOC have the vivacity about them and are so involved and committed to what they do. And I love seeing this uniform. And Heather, welcome.
Thank you so much.
I just want to say we all know CHOC as a foundation that supports youth fighting cancer and life-threatening blood disorders. It is an invaluable organization, but it must really cost a fortune to keep going. And how do you rely upon funding? Where does it come from?
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity of having us at the race course. A special thank you to the nomads as well for having us as a beneficiary as well.
Oh, fantastic.
So just to elaborate more on how we get our funding, we do have wonderful people that reach out to us.
Yeah.
We also run campaigns like, for instance, the Flip Flop Day, where we sell 10 rand stickers to schools, to the public, to anybody in the community that wants to support us, or companies that reach out to us. And we obviously share the cause on why we do what we do, as we work with children that have been diagnosed with cancer from 0 to 18 years. So we literally walk the whole journey with them, from diagnosis, often before diagnosis. That's the early warning signs that we speak to the community about. And obviously, should they have a child in the community or their own personal child that has symptoms of cancer, either they can call into the foundation or they go directly to the hospital. When we pick them up from the hospital, then we walk the journey with them. So with that, as CHOC Childhood Cancer Foundation, we do offer accommodation. So with that, when funders come, we show them through the houses where we are, where we house our children. We also offer transport services, and we also offer the nutritional value.
Oh my gosh.
Content
you
in that,
really
because-
cover everything.
Yes, because obviously, as a child that's been diagnosed with cancer, their diet changes. They don't eat the normal food. They don't literally enjoy what they used to. So with the change of the diet means that sometimes the food is too expensive. They may not afford it because most of our children, they come from disadvantaged areas. So as CHOC, we step in, and with funders and donors like the nomads,
Yes.
it really goes a long way.
Now, on touching on that, how much you see to, I'm sure that you really appreciate volunteers and you appreciate people saying, I want to donate. Tell me a little bit more about how we'd get involved for volunteering and donating.
Okay, so for volunteering, anyone can volunteer, as long as obviously we will say have the right heart for the cause.
Yeah.
So anyone can volunteer. They can contact me. I'll give my landline number. That's 041 000 464 0005. That's 041 464 0005. Or they can send an email to pecoordinator@choc.org.za. With that, normally what we do, if we get national funders, i.e. very big companies, they obviously go through our BDU. That's our business development unit. That's in our head office in Johannesburg. Then from there, if they say they want to fund the different regions, because we are everywhere in the country. So with that, then they can communicate with us. So if it's local people that want to volunteer, they're more than welcome to contact us. And from there, we do through the voluntary intake.
Oh, I think that's absolutely wonderful. And I'll get in shot with you for the end. I really love the passion. You said your heart's got to be in the right place to help out. And these CHOC supporters really, and the people that work for them, their hearts are huge. And I applaud you. And I hope there's a lot of joy and festivity going upstairs, as well as a lot of money gaining. And it can be put in the right places. Heather, great to chat to you.
Thank you so much. I
Well done.
appreciate it. Thank you.